Welcome back to Master 79. Today we are taking on an ielts writing task 1 bar charts, and we will go all the way from a blank page to a full model answer. You will see the chart, the brainstorming, the paragraph plan, and then the complete piece of writing. Here is the task. The bar chart shows the percentage share of the total world population held by Asia, by Europe, and by other parts of the world from 1840 to 2000. Notice what the chart itself is labeled as measuring. Always describe the thing on the axis in front of you and never invent a cause for it. And here is the chart. 3 colored bars at each of 5 dates, 40 years apart. Before you write a single word, read it twice, once across to follow each color through time, and once down to compare the 3 regions at the same date. Let us get the numbers on the table. Asia starts at 50%, drops to 25, then 20, before climbing back to 28 and 39. Europe goes 40, 45, 47, then falls to 35 and 28. The rest of the world begins at just 9% and rises to 30, 33, 35, and 33. Read those as approximate values. Step 1. Do not describe every bar. Find the shape of each line. Asia makes a V. It falls from 50% all the way down to 20, then climbs back up to 39. Europe is the mirror image. It rises to a peak of 47% in 1920 and then slides down to 28. And the rest of the world is the real story of the chart. It goes from 9% to 35 in one almost unbroken rise. Step 2. Choose your comparisons. In 1840, Asia dominates on 50%, while the rest of the world is almost nothing at 9. In 1920, the lines cross over. Europe leads on 47% exactly when Asia hits its lowest point of 20. In 1960, Europe and the rest of the world draw level, both on 35. And by 2000, Asia leads again on 39, while Europe has become the smallest group. The gap between the largest and the smallest region narrows from 41 points to just 11. Now the plan. 4 paragraphs. Paragraph 1 paraphrases the prompt with no data in it. Paragraph 2 is your overview, the shape of each trend, and still no figures. Paragraph 3 handles Asia and Europe together because they are mirror images. And paragraph 4 takes the rest of the world plus those crossover points. Here are the first 2 paragraphs. Read the introduction and notice that every keyword from the prompt has been changed but nothing has been added. Then read the overview. It tells you the shape of all 3 trends, and it deliberately contains no numbers at all. That is what makes it an overview rather than a body paragraph. Body paragraph 1. Asia and Europe, side by side. Watch how the figures are grouped rather than listed. Half of the global population, then 25%, then the low point of 20 against Europe's peak of 47, and then the reversal after 1920 in a single sentence with the word whereas doing the comparing. Body paragraph 2. The rest of the world, a mere 9%, more than tripling to 30 within 40 years, then edging up to 33, then 35, where it draws level with Europe before easing back to 33. Notice the verbs. Tripled, edged up, drew level, eased. That variety is worth a band on its own. So why would this score at the top of the scale? Task achievement, because there is a real overview and the figures chosen are accurate and selective. Coherence, because 4 paragraphs each do one job. Lexical resource, because the change verbs never repeat. And grammar, because the sentence shapes vary and the writing is error-free. One honest note, and it is on the screen. Band 9. Here is my own assessment of this writing against the public band descriptors. It is not a certified examiner score. Your turn. Screenshot that paragraph plan, write your own answer to this same chart, and then compare it against the model, one paragraph at a time. That comparison is where the improvement actually happens. Thanks for watching bmaster79, and good luck with your test.